Hello, my name is Ditro, and I'm studying in Forest and Nature Conservation in Wageningen University. I came from Indonesia, and it's been like almost a year that I've been living in the Netherlands. Today I'm going to tell you about my experience of making new friends in Wageningen University. So I came from Jakarta, the capital city of Indonesia, and I used to study in a region called Bogor. It is in West Java. And it's pretty much different from Wageningen, basically from the climate itself. And compared to the city where I live, it's like really full of people, too crowded and too much pollution. But actually it's a really fun city to hang out around. Compared to Wageningen, I would say it's comparable with the city where I studied previously in Bogor. So it's not so crowded, not a lot of people. So I think it's a really good place to study and to concentrate yourself and far from any distractions to actually finish your study in the university. So basically it's very easy for me to find another students or like making new friends in Wageningen University because basically everyone speaks English and you can talk almost everything with them. And also in the first year of our university or academic year, we have like this program called AID or Annual Introduction Days where the committee makes us in groups and we can meet a lot of people from a lot of countries. And it's basically really fun because they do these various programs and really make a bond between those members. And then if you join some student associations, for example, I used to join Grondleggers, so the kickboxing student associations. I also made friends with some of them that I still in contact until now. It's basically like just allow yourselves to know everyone and try to listen to everyone's stories. That actually makes it easier to make friends with in the Wageningen University. So I do still have in contact with my friends back in Indonesia. We used to do it like via WhatsApp, so we text each other, but mostly it's on Instagram because like I used to post a lot of interesting things in the Netherlands and they kind of like really like those and just curious to ask about anything. And sometimes I also respond their posts like on stories or like on the feeds about if they go somewhere in Indonesia, and it makes me really envy because I really want to go there as well. And yeah, mostly it's by Instagram, WhatsApp. Sometimes it's like video calls. Pretty much it's really makes me how do you say, like make me less homesick because eventually I can speak my native language with them. So it was really interesting to still in contact with some people back in my country. There are some things that you can actually do to make yourself comfortable in Wageningen University, like to explore Wageningen because it has a really beautiful environment. It has the Rhine River. You can just chill and relax by the river. You can take a bike around Wageningen because I know in the Netherlands they really make good how would you say, fit spots, bike trail. So you can just stroll around the city with your bike and you can actually arrange some like dinner together by weekends if you're into foods. For example, like I do casually cook some things for my friends and eventually and surprisingly they love Indonesian foods. So I'm really happy to do so with my friends. Yeah, basically try just to open up yourselves to some opportunities so that you can find really good connections in here. I have actually an interesting experience. Well, personally for me it's a bit unique and interesting and I didn't expect that I know this, but during my vacations or like summer breaks and winter breaks, I actually made a trip which I did on certain cities where my friends came from. So for example, I went to like Italy, Germany, Croatia, and also France. So and then I visited some cities, but I didn't know that it's actually the city where they came from. And actually really nice to get to know to other cultures and actually to be greeted by them in their hometown, and it was like super happy experience to have with. I hope all the information and stories that I delivered to you is useful, so hope to see you soon in Wageningen University and Research.